for a moment.
Oh, God.
The group is requesting a special toast for him and Charlotte at the wedding party, and I'm going to speak it. So please excuse my language at the end. So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the... Yes. What they said.
Sorry, Mike.
Okay, everybody can please take a seat. We're going to get started with the toast now.
I didn't know I was going to have to take a shot before giving my speech, but so here goes. I did not know that I have to give a shot, have to take a shot. See, here we go. Before giving a speech. So. Figuring out what to say tonight has to be one of the hardest things I've ever done because I have so many amazing things to say I could say about her. I'm so blessed to call her my best friend. I don't even know where to begin. But lucky for all of you, I don't like talking in front of people, so this is going to be short and sweet.
Move the mic closer. Closer, louder. Not so easy, is it?
Okay, so I talked to Charlotte last week. Can you all hear me? Okay. I talked to Charlotte last week and I said, I got to work on my speech. And she's like, well, speech? All you have to say is, God bless you found each other. Thank you, infant baby Jesus. Love you and high five. I first met Charlotte when she started teaching body combat at Tumwater Valley. I was instantly drawn to her. Obviously, she was very motivating, very inspiring in her teaching of combat. But then, as I got to know her, she was also very just real. You know, when you're around her, she's just who she is. There's no facade, no... What you see is what you get. No filter. Yes, absolutely. No filter either. Yes. It's been a whirlwind of adventures ever since I met her. From concerts, getting Great Danes together.
Good idea.
Lots of boating outings, and just chilling. It doesn't matter what we did, it was always fun. One of my favorite times with her that stands out to me is last summer, when Matt was gone all summer.
Not weird.
But she really, really wanted to go out on her boat for her birthday. And her boat had just been fixed. It was ready to go. And I'm like, let's go. Why not? We can do this. No, I don't know anything about boating, but she does. So we did. We took the boat to Tacoma and back without a hitch. We didn't run out of gas. Nobody fell in the water. Nobody got sick on undercooked oysters. All three of those things had happened previously on boating outings with our guys. This one went perfectly. It was incredible and one of my most favorite memories, for sure, with her.
And she made my boat just like totally did it up. I went to go pay for the gas and I came down and it was down in balloons and built decorations and everything. This woman's reminding me.
Okay, this is my speech. Of course, there's been many times where we're just chilling, you know, we're planning on having a relaxing evening, not doing anything, but then all of a sudden we find ourselves floating in the Puget Sound on a tube fishing, or we're downtown and I'm getting my ears pierced, and she's not getting anything done, but I'm okay. So, but Charlotte has told me several times she thinks she's a bad influence on me. I don't think that's the case at all. In my opinion, Charlotte has brought this extra spark of spontaneous fun and adventure to my life. I adore the free spirit she is, the love of life she radiates, and the comfort to know that you can be whoever you are in front of her without any judgment. I cherish every second with her. I'm so thankful that I got to meet her. I'm blessed by her. And then there's Matt. I remember we were out for drinks and she said, so I met this guy and his name is Matt Brennan. And I was like, Matt Brennan? I know the Brennans because I'm a North Thurston graduate and the Brennans are staples of North Thurston High School. So of course I was blown away by that. I'm like, I thought, how cool, Matt Brennan. I didn't know him very well, but then as I got to know him, I realized that she was completely right. Incredible guy, one of those guys that you meet and you instantly get along with, and it's so easy to get along with. And even though he was awesome and everything, I know I threatened you at least once, saying if you ever hurt her, I will beat the crap out of you. And I'm only saying crap because my kids and my parents are here. But seriously, you guys are perfect for each other. It's been amazing seeing you guys as your relationship has developed, and I love how happy you are. Can't wait to see your future, and can't wait for all the fun adventures that we have still in our future. Love you.
First of all, I'd like to have Brian Cassidy raise his hand up with a little bit of cardboard so I can block that sun for me, please. If you don't know Brian, he's taller than me. Anyways, I would like to first start by asking Chris Ivanovich to come up here just briefly and speak about how these two met. Chris, briefly.
Right, who thinks this is the best wedding ever? I want to hear you. And who thinks that Matt and Charlotte are the best couple ever? Come on, come on. Yeah, both of you. Yeah. My wife Molly and I have been married for 13 years, and almost 13 years. And at our wedding, the big topic was that we met at a hanging. And so, yeah, everybody laughed about that. Yeah, so we met. I was a deputy with the Thurston County Sheriff's Office, and she was a deputy coroner with the Thurston County Coroner's Office. And we met. The guy was hanging there. It was really gross, but we fell in love and lived happily ever after. So we ended up in a situation to play matchmaker for these two, and I've known Matt for 20 years, and he's incredible, and Charlotte's incredible, and they couldn't be better for each other, and so I'm so glad this happened once again. So, thank you.
So I want to thank Charlotte's family for coming all over the world here to come to this event, and then obviously our side, Matt's side of the family, coming from all over the county. Oh yeah, and Matt's kid from San Diego. I don't really know what to say, but I can just tell you that one day my brother's attitude to life and his emotion was completely different, and I knew something special happened in his life.
Yeah. He was pregnant.
A little history between my brother and I, we can't stand each other. Just when we were kids. And now we actually work together. But I could totally tell in an instant from one day to another that something special in his life, and he was kind of a private person at that time, and he just continued to frown from ear to ear from days on end. Then I met Charlotte.
Sorry.
And she was lovely. I knew right then that this was going to be something special. And here we are. Congratulations to you both. We wish you the best of luck. I love you all.
I would like to congratulate them for their special day today. I'd like to welcome Charlotte, beautiful, amazing woman, into this family. They've been the most selfless, my word, people ever to me. I've gone through a few things, and they've been there. They've been the first people there to help me. And I hope for many more years of amazing memories and funny experiences that we've all... Maybe a little more whiskey. I'm going to keep it short and sweet now.
Shit. Bueller.
I'm sure you're tired of hearing from me.
That's testing. I think it's time for a toast. So if we can raise our glasses, we'll do a little kind of a cool toast. And feel free to use it, plagiarize it, whatever you want to. So as the old Irish say, some of us in this room might be Irish.
Yes.
Some of us are a little bigger and are a little bigger Irish. But as we say, may your hang-ups be Picasso's, your, how's it go? Be Picasso's, your pains be champagnes, and all your ups and downs be between the sheets.
Is there anyone else that would like to say something on the mic?
Anybody that's done body combat. Body combat crew. Body combat crew. Aparna, Tina, Christine. Yep, come on up here. Come on up, come. So although we are not her biological family, we are a family of hers that will go forever and ever with her because we have something that's a major connection. And when we talk about this, this is what marriage is about. It's about keeping it real and stay with the fight. Keep it real, stay with the fight. Kia, let's say it. Everyone, Kia.
My name is Brandon Mitchell.
Charlotte Jones. And I know he's here tonight. I do. The second way is I have my 3 daughters and their husbands here in one place tonight, which is pretty remarkable. And they all came to honor Charlotte and Matt, and that's pretty special. But most of all, it's about Charlotte and Matt. And I met Matt 2 years ago or so. I came out to Illinois and we went to an ancestral home in Iowa, which was punishment enough for him. But he went through it very well and really got to know him a little bit. And I know what a special guy he is. I know how Charlotte loves him to death. And how proud Jeff would be to be there. And see this. And know what sorry. Boy. Anyway, I'm so glad to be here and to celebrate this wonderful occasion. Love you so much. Love you.
It was okay. So our grandmothers specifically probably are rolling over in their graves from Charlotte and I, both of them. So Charlotte brought a whoopee cushion. And needless to say, we weren't invited back, and that was the last time we had New Year's Eve with a grandmother while our parents were together on New Year's Eve. Only Charlotte at 36 would still call someone a renog. So Charlotte and I had a short stint living next to each other as adults. So she would text me about what I was watching on TV, and she would spy on me through the window. She'd send me these creepy pictures of my cat. She was a constant complainer, even though I was mowing her lawn, about my singing. But in all seriousness, some of my best memories of a kid are with Charlotte. From making mud pies, riding in the back of the pickup truck together, annoying both our grandmothers, Charlotte taught me how to ride a horse and how to fall off a horse. Her family always felt like my family, and I think she felt the same about my parents, who she lovingly calls Dork and Cotty instead of Cotty and Dork. One thing is for sure, since kids, we've always told each other, written in cards, that we would still be friends when we're grandmas, and I'm 100% confident that truer than words, that that's definitely going to be. Love you.
We've known Charlotte for a long time, since Take Shape. And as y'all know, she is extremely funny, just has a great sense of humor, is able to bring that brightness to the room. And but when your life turns around for us, these two, I know, sorry, it was funny before, but I just want to just tell you how much we appreciate you both. In the worst part of our life, we lost our son. He was killed in an accident at 18, and these two bring me beer, meals, whatever we needed, they were there, and still are. And we just appreciate that you guys love us to that point, that you are selfless about everything. You will stop whatever, come to our house, do whatever's needed, tell me how to deal with King County Medical Examiner, yeah. And arrest the kid who killed my boy. So, So, all the funny laughs before, I'm sorry to bring it down a bit, but that's just the people they are. Fun and games, work hard when it needs to be done, and we'll be there for you when you need them in the worst time of your life.
I'd like to do a little toast of honor. Kevin just talked about his son that had passed, and